Coming up, 3 people killed, several. Terror in France, 3 people are killed in a knife attack in Nice.
The Lunchtime News with Lucrezia Millarini.
Good afternoon. The morning service was about to begin when the terror did instead at the Notre Dame Basilica in Nice. Among the victims, an elderly woman who had come to pray, one of 3 who died. Police say the attacker used a knife and repeatedly shouted Allahu Akbar. It has been a particularly difficult day for France. 2 further attacks took place this morning, with a suspect shot dead in Avignon and a guard attacked at the French consulate in Saudi Arabia. The terror alert has now been raised to emergency levels across France, the first time that's happened since 2016. A warning, Chloe Keady's report includes distressing detail about what happened this morning. Well, this lunchtime, Boris Johnson has sent a message of support, saying the UK stands steadfastly with France against terror and intolerance. Our security editor wrote. In the past few minutes, Jeremy Corbyn has been suspended by the Labour Party. It follows comments he made after the human rights watchdog identified serious failings over the way anti-Jewish racism was handled while he was leader. Well, our political correspondent, Libby. Coronavirus has reached a critical stage in England and something has to change. That is the warning of a major new report that's found 100,000 people are now catching the virus each day. Imperial College London also warns of the pace at which it's accelerating, with the number of people infected doubling every 9 days. But as our political correspondent Carl Dinnan explains, the government is sticking to its current plans. Well, as COVID cases rise, so does the pressure on hospitals, and we're already hearing of those overwhelmed in the north of England. Well, A&E consultant Dr. David Radcliffe joins me. Well, also this lunchtime, one of the country's biggest charities is warning the pandemic is having a potentially devastating effect on cancer care. Macmillan's report suggests. Joining us this lunchtime. Ruth, let's just start with you. Tell us a bit more about your diagnosis. That treatment been affected anyway because of the pandemic? From Ruth, who was obviously concerned, the dangers, the risks, that people are still very worried about that risk and they are delaying going to hospitals to have their symptoms checked. Briefly, just to come back to you on that, we heard from Dr. Radcliffe earlier, and he says to the United States now, where one of the best known politicians here in the UK has been in Arizona to support Donald Trump. Well, with 5 days to go, both candidates are heading to Florida, which is a key state for both men. While correspondent Emma Murphy is in. Well, there is precious little to smile about this lunchtime, and unfortunately that's reflected in our final story, the death of one of our most loved comedians, Bobby Ball, known for his famous catchphrase, "Rock on, Tommy," and one half of comedy double act Cannon and Ball. Well, he's died at the age of 76, Sangeeta Lal, on a career that lasted decades. And that is all for now. So from everyone here on the Lunchtime team, bye-bye. Is passing on the virus to nearly 3 other people, the highest estimated R rate in England. It could take 2.5 years and £80 million to fully reopen Hammersmith Bridge. It's been closed. A nightclub in Peckham has been stripped of its licence following multiple breaches of coronavirus regulations and licensing conditions. Police. The Royal British Legion's London Poppy Day is going ahead on a smaller scale because of the pandemic. OK, pretty grey out there today. Here's James with the weather. And that is all from the London team for now. Duncan is here at 6. Until then, enjoy your afternoon. Bye-bye.